Are you shitting me? Lord, and I be just the same. He speaks his mind about that asinine asshole in our house. Yeah, John Beautiful, he likes to call it out. Yes, he does. Well, there's a blue dot down in Texas, that Texas heaven knew. There's a blue dot family in the USA. And all over this world. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Hey, how y'all doing, family? It is indeed Tuesday, baby. It's time for a Blue Dot family meeting. I'm glad y'all are here. Showtime's Wiz, always the first one to jump in on Periscope. We appreciate that tremendously, followed by Michael James, who I spoke to on the phone today. Hello, Michael. Glad you're here. Dorothy Tyndall, baby, thank you. And Stephanie Dean and Jay are out getting tacos because it's Noah's 4th birthday. So happy birthday, Noah, buddy. Enjoy them tacos. Oddly Wired is with us. The Remixtress is with us. Gary Spring up in Canada came down. Renee Harris and Deborah Haynes is with us. Aaron T. Teresa Diggum, our artist in the family. Thank you very much for being here. Adina Michael, Oddly Wired, our poet. Mega Wet Willie. I like that name. Mega Wet Willie is with us. And, oh, wait a minute. Where'd I done screwed up. Yep, lost it. Mega Wet Willie, there it is. And Bernadette Pre, Adina Michaels here. Manuel Villicana is here with us. Andre Jackson. And, oh, well, I'm just going to have to give up. Let's get down here to where everybody is. Denise Holt is with us. Lioness. Linda Collins is with us. Candy, too, who sent me the goodies. And I'm still eating on them. I love them, baby. Thank you very much. Maria Betancourt, thank you. Just Coggins is here. Iris Yazelle, Sandra Henderson, and Martha Oliveria. Then we appreciate all of y'all coming in. Hey, I got mail, baby. I'm so proud of this. This is not the first time she has sent me mail like this. I have to believe Kay Allen out in Washington, D.C., a tremendous woman, made a donation to Heifers International in my name, and it says, a life-changing gift has been made in your honor, and may this gift bring you joy as it brings hope to a family in need, Mr. and Miss Bridevo from Kay Allen. And we got a sheep. We got one sheep to lift the family out of poverty. They also, her and the Colonel also included a nice donation for me, but that donation, I love that donation. She did this last year. So Kay Allen, baby, thank you very much. It put a big smile on Mama's face. That is really a charity if you want to give to. That's one to give to. It provides an animal. And in places in the world, baby, that can mean the difference, all the difference in the world. We should all be so lucky. Anyway, Kay Allen, thank you very much, darling. I appreciate that. You and the Colonel both. My blessing. Thank you, baby. Anyway, what else is going on? I don't know. I wish there was something to talk about. Oh, yeah. I seen that one thing in the news. How about that Bill Barr shit? I just love this crap. Bill Barr came out, the Associated Press told everybody, well, no fraud here. Elections looks pretty damn good to us there, Donnie boy. Oh, this bust Donnie's butt. Donnie's not happy about this. Donnie's worked his ass into crap. Everybody, even the people appointed by Donnie, have come out and said that this was a free and fair election. There is no fraud. There's no this, that, the other. Everything they're whining about, it just didn't happen. So, yeah, we're going to watch this little house of cards fall apart pretty quick when Bill Barr goes out the door. others aren't far behind. Now, the other story I saw today pisses me off on a personal level because it's my freaking state. It's my state of Texas again. And it's not a big thing. But it shows you who the Texas senators are. And I'm talking about both of them, John Cornyn and Ted Cruz. Both of them are two-faced hypocrites, will sell their soul out to mom for anything. Anything. John Cornyn coming out today. This really kind of just pissed me off. John Cornyn come out today and said, I'm not gonna pass anybody's any of Biden's picks for his cabinet unless they can prove they don't have any international funds involved or any. They got to release all their financial documents. We have to see everything. Are you shitting me, you little worm? Don't come up here, John Cornyn, all of a sudden. After this asshole that's in the House is leaving. Are you shitting me? The biggest thief there is, Emollients Clause. What's that? Who knows? We don't. Anyway, his foreign investments, you've kept your little slimy mouth shut for 4 years. And now, just like Republicans do, now Democrats going to come and now it's a moral issue. We need to know where all these people are getting their money. We can't have these people in here who might owe money to somebody. Are you shitting me? You disgusting turd, you're just like Ted Cruz, the guy that fought against Donald Trump. He's a bad guy, he's an idiot, he's this, that, and the other until he won, and then Ted Cruz went to kissing his ass. Both of my senators from my state are slimy little worms that have no integrity left. They'll sell their soul out. This election, it's going to be tough. We need to take Georgia for a big reason. And that is that I can see the handwriting on the wall. Republicans are going to go straight into obstructionism again. They are going to try to hold, because it's not about America. It's not about our society, our country, or anything like that, the prestige of our nation. To the Republicans, this is a pure party issue. This is a burn the house down if we can't have it. Make them look so terrible, I don't care if it destroys the country. Let's make it as bad as we can. So makes us look better. I hate those kind of people that kind of try to point out every fault you got that makes them think makes them look better. Are you shitting me? No, makes you look like a worm. It's not right. You stand on your own merit. We need people like that in Congress, in the Senate. People that will stand on the ethics of the issue, not sell their soul out and make it so obvious. It's disgusting. Both of my senators from my state, they're just partisan hacks. They could give a shit less about Texas. They could give a shit less about the nation, baby. It's what's in their benefit. What's in it for them? They're just scabs off the same shit that Donnie is. And I'm disappointed that we couldn't get rid of either one of them this time, but we came close both times, and we will keep trying here in Texas to keep ticks like him, parasites, out of our state government. So there'll work to be done for a long time. Anyway, I appreciate y'all being in here. Mitch, Julie, how y'all doing?
Oh, Julie's downstairs, but Mitch is doing okay.
Well, great, Mitch. We appreciate you being here, brother. What do you think of
Glad
the
to
day's
be here.
news?
Well,
Indeed.
I don't know. What should I be thinking? You know, I'm a little. I think we're seeing things play out the way that we progressives feared. I don't see a lot of representation for progressive or liberal ideas coming out. Although I will concede that it is an extremely diverse administration that Joe
Indeed.
Biden is putting together. It's not all, disgusting, perverted white men and skinny blonde chicks.
Yeah.
So at least it's diverse, if nothing else.
It is.
And really, I think, we said that the future of America was really a month ago, on November 3rd, when we
came out and
started ridding ourselves of Trump. But let me tell you, this election in Georgia,
this is the deal, baby.
This election in Georgia is almost as important.
Yes. We have removed
And
the menace.
if you have some extra money to donate to those campaigns and support those campaigns however you can, please do so. If we win, if we get Democratic seats in those 2 Senate seats in Georgia, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different America.
There it is. It is.
And we can do it.
Yep.
It
We can
changes
do it.
everything if we take the Senate. If we take Georgia, and I don't see why we cannot, because we took Georgia for the presidential. And now the Republicans down in Georgia, well, they're a little butthurt anyway, because, you know, the whole election was rigged against them anyway, so why go vote? Keep pushing that theory. We have an opportunity to really make significant difference. If not, we're going to be faced with a Senate that's going to do the same thing they did to Obama, and that is to obstruct at every turn. It's not about patriotism.
And what we have to do is we have to have the balls to fight back.
Exactly.
And the problem with the Democratic Party, with the Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer Democrat Party, is they are willing to just take it up the ass and say, oh, well, you know, we don't want to start any trouble. We don't want to sow any disunity. You know something? It's way too late for that. You're talking about a president who casually commits crime after crime after crime every day. How can we even be having a conversation about not prosecuting him?
I don't know where the not comes from. If we have any,
it'll be an interesting couple months, that's for sure.
Let's get Velda Lee in here. Velda?
Hi.
Hi, darling. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Good.
I'm sitting here with no phone for the 7th day.
No phone? What the hell?
No phone.
What's up with the
I don't know.
service,
I called last week to get a ticket repair, and I called you. I got online. I didn't call. I used the internet to get through because
Wayne needs a phone
and
out there.
they were supposed to. Yep, they were supposed to be here tomorrow. I checked last night to see if they were coming out today. And the guy goes, there's been no ticket. And he goes, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I said, inconvenience, hell. It's been damn dangerous.
Yes.
And so anyways, he gave me a ticket number for the 3rd.
Yeah, the way that you need that, Wayne needs that phone line. Big time. So I hope they show up.
He took and fell on me Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Fell on me Saturday.
Is he okay?
He went to stand out of his chair and he went to stand up out of his chair and didn't lock his wheelchair. And so he went flop on the floor. He just sat down hard. And it took us an hour to get up off the floor. And there was no phone to call a neighbor to come help.
That's not good. They need to get out there and fix that line. That's pitiful. But we're glad he's okay. And we're glad you're here.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, man.
And his nurses that come and see him, they know that we don't have phones, so they just come on out, so no problems. And a new hot water tank today.
Oh, outstanding. Well, great. You got hot water.
Finally.
Yes. And
the guy was supposed to come.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi, Velda.
No, thank Travis for that one.
I saw him.
I didn't sneak in. Travis.
Where
put
is
me in,
Travis
so.
anyway?
What do you mean where I am?
Yeah, where are you?
Where do you think I am?
Well, there he is.
No, where do you think I am?
He's sitting out in the field somewhere.
I mean, this is where squirrels
okay.
live.
So then it was you that did it then.
That's where squirrels live.
No, I did it, but I did it from the comfort of my own home.
Yes. Hey.
Only people who are watching the stream will
And he's
understand what I'm
on
talking
a sunny beach somewhere.
Travis is not here.
about. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
He's got to be sitting on a beach somewhere with an umbrella and a margarita.
Well, see, that was the original plan, but then I figured we'd start. Dad really wanted to use the green screen, so we just. That's why we were late. Dad last minute goes, "Let's put the green screen on in here."
Let's put the green screen up there
and
put something behind you.
So it's crudely set up at the moment. But
I told him put yourself in a starfighter or something, a TIE fighter.
I made the decision. We'll change it up every show. If I have to show up for whatever reason, there will be a new background every time.
Put yourself on a beach in Hawaii, and you can say you're out looking for evidence for Trump for voter fraud.
Yeah.
So
Why don't you why don't you have you guys look for that fraud evidence?
Yeah.
In Mauna Kea. Look at Mauna Kea. It might be in there.
Might be in there. Go look there.
Yeah, I'd be down for road trips and plane trips and boat trips to go look for evidence. Yeah, that's evidence that'll never be found.
Send me all over the world. I'll look for it.
I'll go looking for it.
Dan Patrick out there's offered $1 million for it. Just send me,
For real.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, they did find 2 cases of fraud.
Oh yeah.
Voter fraud.
Republicans?
It's 2. Yes, they voted twice for Trump.
Well, ain't that what that's what Trump told them to do?
Yeah.
And he tweeted about the Democrats, the DNC, telling people to go vote twice. Are you shitting me? You stood on a stage and told your people to vote twice.
Barr says he sees.
Did I hear Julie?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I thought I heard her. Hi, Julie.
Hey, John, what's up?
Nothing, hanging around, smoking a little Cavendish, talking to Mitch.
I
Velda.
was just telling Mitch, I just saw an article that Bill Barr admits that they see no evidence.
How you like that? I just love that shit.
No widespread election fraud.
Widespread election fraud. No machines were tampered with. He got called to the White House right
Did
after
Barr
that.
just throw Did Barr just get thrown under Trump under the bus?
Under the bus, baby. Just threw him right under.
There goes those pumpkin tits.
John?
Yeah. Yes, Velda.
Dwayne's might be getting impeached again. He might be trying to get impeached again. Because there's Becker from there's a Senator Becker from Cincinnati drew up the articles of impeachment.
Really?
Because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, shit. Let's dig him up, impeach him again. We got
They
a
didn't impeach
couple of
him
weeks
then.
before
They
he goes.
impeached him the first time.
Get that shit going. I'll tell you what.
Well, no, because it's a fellow Republican, and he's so right wing, and DeWine's like shutting things down or doing a slowdown, and they're getting pissed.
As well they should. Donnie is throwing Republicans under the bus left and right. He's done throwing the governor, the Georgia governor,
Kemp.
Brian Kemp. What he called him some name the other day, hapless.
Yeah,
that's what he called hapless, the hapless governor of Georgia. And Kemp supported his ass. And again, Donnie doesn't give a shit what you've done for him in the past. You need to be doing something for him today, or he'll get rid of your ass. He has no loyalty to anybody. He's a disgusting slug of a man.
That's what I said when that thing came out yesterday about Governor Kemp. This is what he does to his friends.
Yes.
And I'm going to put that in quotes.
Yes, this is what he does to
he
his
doesn't
friends.
really have friends, but yeah, this is what he does to his friends. And, that's a heads up to anyone who has supported him.
Yes.
Because he will turn on anybody. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you did for him yesterday. It's what you're going to do for him today.
That's right.
Turn on Mitch McConnell, okay?
Yeah.
Mitch the bitch. Let me catch this up. Ben Stroud donated $10 to Super Chat and said, "Old Pumpkin Tits was asked to pardon old Rudy. Is he feeling guilty?" Yeah, I know it. Is he feeling guilty?
Pumpkin tits. I'm sorry.
I know. We went through this the other day when he went. First time we used it. I loved it. And John, can we have a live show on Friday for my 40th birthday? Fuck Trump pumpkin tits. There you go. Ben Stroud. I don't know, buddy. I'll have to check into the Friday thing, but at any rate, happy birthday, 40. No shit. No shit. It's all the way downhill from there, Ben. Just might as well pack it up, buddy. 40. Next thing you know, it's going downhill. You can't stop it anymore. But happy
Turn around
trails.
and you're 60.
No, baby. It gets better. Life gets better. The older you get, the less you give a shit. You don't give a fuck anymore. You have a fuck, you had a fuck, you don't know where it went anymore. Shit. Can't give you one because I don't know.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I can chime in really quick because with that thought process, hang on, let me see if I can do this with one hand here. Sweet, there we go.
All right.
One thing we can do, because I was planning to do some throughout
from the field.
Yeah, from my home. Apparently Bernadette and a few others say they know this exact place. So it's just like, oh man, yeah, lucky y'all. I want to go there.
You can see that place.
Yeah, if you can see that place, I want to go there.
I want to go there.
Whether we can do the live show on Friday or not, we are. Me and Dad were talking the other day because it's December. You know, Thanksgiving's already come by. Christmas is going around. You know, this would probably be a good time to start back up the game nights again in the Blue Room. Be able to pull out the Jackbox party games.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do a little bit of that on Friday, if we can't do the stream. You know, because we'd spend like an hour.
I'm up for a game night.
Yeah. So we'll work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to play it
Blue
anyway.
Dots, they have some devious thoughts in their head. It comes out when you play these.
Yes, they do. So yeah,
Yes, they do.
maybe we can do something like that. We'll have to figure out our schedule and all that other stuff. But
yeah, because Ben's the one that.
Yeah, he donated.
Some of the Jackbox.
So yeah, we'll have to play some of that.
There you go.
So if anybody wants to do some Jackbox on Friday, we'll figure out a time. Because right now, me and Dad were talking. We needed to bring that back anyway. So, once we figure out a time, we'll put it out there. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, and it's more fun for me to sit back, even though I play too. But it's funnier and funner for me just listening to y'all laugh and have a good time because, y'all having a good time. Especially Dad. Dad doesn't play anything. Dad watches the news. I keep looking this way like the camera's over there. The camera's over here now. Dad just watches the news, so anytime he gets out and does something not that, it's pretty entertaining. See, I literally said the camera's over there. I keep going back over. This is going to take a lot of getting used to.
Oh, your camera.
Right here. Yeah, I keep looking this way.
Well, that's why I put it there, because that way when you're looking at me, you're looking at the camera.
Yeah. So, anyway.
If you were in the room, which you're obviously not, you're outstanding in your field. Yeah.
Outstanding in my field.
Yes, you're outstanding in your field.
Outstanding in my field. I like
John.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on? Why is he going? Why is he outside in the field? What's going on?
He's been banished, baby. We threw him out. As a matter of fact, from the looks of it, I'm thinking about going there too. It looks better. Looks better than where I'm at.
Not enough room.
All right, Mitch Goldstein donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Pumpkin tits better learn how to make license plates." Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I want us. I know it. I love it too. I can't get it out of my head.
I'm sorry, pumpkin tits. I'm sorry.
That's his new nickname for prison.
Okay.
He'll be in the cell with Bubba, and Bubba look at him. "Hello there, pumpkin tits." And Karen Van Wyk donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "Tangerine Palpatine needs to be in a padded room." Amen, Karen.
Jesus Christ.
Tangerine
Palpatine.
Yeah, that's a good Palpatine.
Where in the world did we come up with these names? I'll never know.
Because we have a creative family, baby. I'm telling you, there are a lot of creative people in this family. I am amazed with it sometimes.
I did my diminutive orangutan anus name that came in.
Prove it ain't so. Prove it ain't so. Anyway.
So we need to get the Justice Department has some dirt on Trump about possibly pay for pardon scheme.
That's I just saw. I haven't looked into it. I just saw the headline a minute ago, and I went, "Huh? Oh, eye candy. That shit. Yeah. Oh, baby.
It would explain a lot.
It is. He is a transactional president. That's who they've always pointed him out to be. Yes, he will hand out pardons, but there's got to be something in it for him, for every one of them. If it ain't outright a payment, it's some kind of deal down the line, or to keep their mouth shut on something very serious.
Is it my misunderstanding of the law that you can only be given a pardon if you've been convicted of a crime?
Well,
that's your misunderstanding.
Yep. If you accept the pardon, it implies that you're guilty. I don't know if it's legal. Is it legal, Mitch? Do you know?
It is. Here's the problem. The Constitution is very, very clear. The presidential has the unique power to issue pardons. However,
it was not interpreted whether a president could issue a pardon for a crime that no one was convicted of. That precedent was, of course, broken when Gerald Ford pardoned Richard Nixon. He was never actually convicted or even accused of a crime.
No,
he was pardoned.
Nixon is just like Trumpy boy here. He was impeached in the House, but when it went to the Senate, the Republicans ran over to Nixon and said, "Shit, we're fixing to throw you under the bus here, so you might as well go." And he did. And that pardon indeed did bring out that question of how can you pardon somebody if there's not a crime?
So the whole legality of Nixon's pardon is still in question. The legality of about 50% of Trump's commutations and pardons since he's been in office are not for sure. Okay, so you can only, according to the pure interpretation of the Constitution, if you committed a crime, I can pardon you of that crime. I have to name the crime. And then you are pardoned. The implication is, however, that you were indeed guilty of the crime. Otherwise, why would you need a pardon?
Yeah. Why would you need a pardon if you had not committed the crime?
So pardoning Donald Trump before he has actually been formally accused of anything has no legal standing or meaning. It's a meaningless gesture. When he says he's going to pardon so-and-so, he can pardon them. All he's really doing when he's saying pardon them is he is halting the Justice Department investigation of Michael Flynn. Now, Donald Trump is the head of the Department of Justice because it's part of the executive. So he is entitled to do that. But it doesn't exonerate Michael from anything. He can still be charged.
Yes. And again,
so that pardon is really useless. It's meant to sound to the people who don't understand it as kind of like blanket immunity. Now there's a difference between a pardon and immunity. Yeah. What Trump wants for himself is immunity.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
He ain't gonna get no fucking immunity.
Get no fucking immunity. If that question rises, it questions the Constitution. So yeah, it will be. Wouldn't fly. I don't think it would fly for shit.
If Trump gets away with what he has gotten away with, then America will be rendered literally. The Constitution will be rendered meaningless.
Meaningless. If we cannot hold those at the highest level accountable for their crimes, then what are our laws for? And are we really a government by the people?
And then it calls into question the stratification of justice. Yes. Are laws meant to apply to John Bridevall and Mitch Goldstein?
Oh, you bet your ass.
Donald Trump?
Yeah, that's basically the way it is. Yeah, that's what we have.
Pretty much.
And a lot of me and you can't get away with half the shit that somebody with the means and the wealth can get away with. Because you can.
And the Supreme Court
judge. You don't have means.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Velda?
And then the Supreme Court justices this year just come out and said, nobody is above the law.
That's what they said. And I hope
we'll see.
Tested.
What they say and what they do are two different things.
Indeed. Let's not forget what court we have. We have a 5-3 court. A 6-3 court. That's not good.
For now.
Yeah, for now. And I do believe we ought to go with the for now, because I do. And it makes logic to me to go to 13.
Did anybody read that about Trump trying to get the firing squad for federal prisons to speed up the death row executions?
He wants to speed up the execution. He wants to shoot them. Now think of that. That in itself, it bothers me to a degree of just how evil are you. Even if these individuals are on death row, and I don't know who they're talking about or what crimes they committed, but if you're stepping it up and pointing out a new method there or an old method come back to life, it's not because of justice. It's about you again. It's about Donnie. in his power and the way he can wield it. And that is what's so scary about the fact that he is still in office. He is still the president and still has access to much power. It's damn well scary. But we don't
blame it all on the spineless Republicans not standing up to a fucking bully.
We don't have we don't have nothing. We have a bunch of spineless little weasels over there on the other side that wouldn't know a patriot if it bit them on their ass. They don't give a shit about this country. They give a shit about their power. That's it. The ends justifies the means to the Republicans. As long as they win, they don't care how they get there. Lie, cheat, steal, I swear. If anything has taught me something over the last 4 years and longer, that's the Republicans. Lie, cheat, and steal because it's the only way they get in power. They don't argue their point about a brighter future. They're trying to point out how terrible the other guy is, and those socialist Democrats are trying to eat babies, and then they'll be burning down the cities, and your suburbs are gone. And when people like John, people like John,
people believe them.
Yes,
that's the thing. People
because
believe them.
They're congressmen, and now we got a wacko from Georgia going in there that Green, whatever her name is, Marjorie Green or whatever her name is. She's the QAnon. She's a QAnon bitch. One that wants to pack her 9mm on her hip and on the floor of Congress. Just in case. Are you shitting me? She's just like she wants to play the part of a badass. And that's, if you've seen how some of her commercials most of her commercials when she was running all involved some rifle blowing up, a sign that said Democratic Socialists, look at me, boom, I blew it up. That was her whole montage during her run. It's the gun nuts. Look at me, I'll just shoot anything that gets in my way. And by the way, I want to pack a gun on the floor. Are you shitting me? Go out to Hollywood. They need actresses out there to play Western movies. I guess. It's
Sergeant at Arms will disarm her.
It's a ridiculous statement. And
then you got Louis Gohmert.
Oh,
Louis Gohmert. I can tell you something, John. I swear to God. I have a beautiful red azalea in the front of the house that has a higher IQ than Louis fucking Gohmert.
Yes. Again from Texas. From Texas. Well, I don't know what he did recently, but the guy's a bag of nuts. He's just a bag of balls. Nothing, no brains,
what part
of
Texas is that stupid
he's up there in central Texas somewhere. I don't want to name a city. I think it's somewhere up. Oh, it's
central
not,
Texas.
Well, not central as far as Austin's the bluest there is in Texas, but I think it's a little north and west out there.
I was thinking more like Killeen.
Maybe so. That's around Waco and stuff. Yeah, I don't know where he's from. He's an idiot. I'm embarrassed by my representatives down here. Are you shitting me? Why are they in the news? Because they make stupid statements. That's why my politicians are in the news. Or they they flip so bad it's so pitiful. Ted Cruz, he went from standing up to Donnie, who called his wife ugly, said his daddy helped kill Kennedy, and all sorts of shit. And as soon as Donnie was elected, Ted Cruz rolled over like a puppy wanting to get his belly rubbed by Donnie. Couldn't wait to lick his boots. That's who Ted Cruz was.
According to my research, Louis Gohmert is the representative for Texas's 1st congressional district, which is east of Dallas, like in between Dallas and Shreveport. Real center of intellectual
Dallas
activity.
is pretty red up there. Dallas is the red part of Texas.
So it includes Lufkin, Nacogdoches, Longview, Marshall, and Tyler.
Yep. I know the area pretty good up in there. Yeah, pretty part of the country. They're a beautiful countryside. Pretty redneck.
Never been.
Pretty redneck. Pretty Texas. They love Texas. We all love Texas.
But dude, you could be a redneck and not elect
you don't have
moron.
At some point, you would think at the next election, his opponent would point out the fact that look at all the dumb shit you did. I got COVID by my mask. Are you shitting me? Shut up, you idiot. Anyway, let me catch up here. Catman56, my friend Keith donated $5. and said, from the 1,000 lakes of Minnesota, we asked Texas. Shark eating shark in Texas. Are you shitting me? What the
Shark.
fuck? Huh? Shark. Shark eating shark. What the fuck? Anyway, thank you very much, Keith. I appreciate it, buddy. From the 1,000 lakes. That's why I wanted to go up there one time, because that's what I heard. Land of 1,000 lakes.
It's pretty up there.
They make the butter up there. I see it all the time. Land of Lakes. Right there.
Hey, Dad, I'm going to give you flight controls for a second. I have to head down really quick to help one quick thing. Y'all, make sure he doesn't press any of my buttons while I'm gone.
Where's my phone? I can play with my phone.
No, you cannot. It ain't set up for the live yet, so no, you cannot. Don't you dare touch it. I swear to God, I'll beat you with a stick.
Travis has this thing.
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing
Elder abuse. Elder abuse.
Yeah, really. Elder abuse. Somebody called. I've seen it on the YouTube. You better get there quick, officer. Travis found this little app for the computer and another device, and what it does is I can have little buttons either on my phone or on my iPad right here in front of me that I can switch. I showed it on yesterday's show when I showed his T-shirts, Rose and Travis's T-shirts. There's a button on my phone. I just touch it. It switches the camera view. And then I can start and stop the recording from touching my phone. So that cuts out all that time I'm looking with the mouse down at the computer trying to find the on-off shit. All I have to do is look down at my phone and hit stop video, and it cuts it on and off. He's trying to make it where I don't touch his buttons, where he can give me buttons on my phone, and I'm able to play with these buttons. But just trying to crank it up a little more interesting. He can also put buttons on there for sound effects or anything else that I might want to tinker with. I thought the sound of a bus running over somebody.
Hey, John.
Appropriate. Yes, ma'am.
You don't have sound effects on your phone for that?
Sound effects on my phone?
Yeah, for this thing?
No, because it has to run through the mixer, I guess, or something.
That's a good one.
No, it has to run through the computer.
Yeah.
That runs to the mixer. I don't know.
But what I'm saying is that
that's how come he's here.
You need a sound of a flushing toilet.
Oh, that probably be. Well, here's what I want to do, because I'm on, like when I go on the Tim Cormall show, Tim can pull up the sound bite of, a politician or a dumbass saying something stupid. And then the panel can discuss that. We can have something to discuss. Look at this, and we're going to listen to John Cornyn make an ass out of himself. Here's his direct quote. Then you just play the sound bite, and we actually hear John Cornyn or whoever the hell it is, or Donnie or whatever, and then be able to talk about that. But to be able to have that, because my bubbling personality can only go so far to keep anybody entertained. I'm just trying to think of something to spice up the show. It's a family show here. We want everybody to be entertained. And where else could you find such fine entertainment than right here? I'm telling you. It's special.
And almost free.
Almost free. Almost free.
And if you're watching, and if you're one of the 165 people watching with me on YouTube and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Really, we want you to run down there, hit that like button, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We'd appreciate that too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. The family grows all the time. Our numbers continue to grow on both YouTube and on Facebook. They continue to go up.
It'd be nice if we could get to 12,000, wouldn't it?
It would indeed. It would indeed. We're at 11,600. Or is it 8? No, we're at, shit. I get them confused because on Facebook we have 18,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
400 or 600. Wait a minute. 837, I think. I don't know. Something like that. So yeah, we have about over 18,000, getting close to 19,000 on Facebook, and then on YouTube we're at 11,600 and something. So yeah. Come join the family. It continues to grow. Yeah, Julie, I'm amazed at it myself, darling. And yet here I am sitting at the end of the road where I always was.
Well, it's grown because we share, and everybody has to remember It's okay to contribute and it's okay to make snarky comments, but you also have to share.
Yep.
You also got to spread the word.
Yep.
You know, it don't kill you to share. It's right there. There's a whole button that does it for you. All you got to do is click it.
How easy is that? They make a button for it. Shit, just what's the button? Share it. Yeah, we want it. We want to.
The only
expand
thing easier would be is if you paid someone to push the button for you.
Yeah, like I don't know who anyone pushed. Hey, I'll give you a dime to push that button for me. Make a mint that way. I don't know. I seen a little thing on. Somebody sent me a meme today. Who was it? Karen Cormier sent it to me. It was an album cover of Melania's Christmas hits, and it was just really entertaining. So I want to be able to show that on the screen or something like that. There's just we had a problem with the system, is what it is. We lost 2 monitors. They're sitting right in front of me, blank. Something went with the computer, and you can't get them back to come on. Travis has been sitting here trying for days to get them things to come back on. So we'd look more important, screens everywhere. Captain Video, that's me. Anyway, it's mighty quiet. Are y'all there? Okay, I heard it already.
We're here.
Okay,
We're
okay.
Here.
You know how Discord does. So for a minute there, I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
Not doing my job as a good.
I'm going.
Huh?
I'm going off subject.
Okay.
I got Wayne an early Christmas present.
What did you do?
He's been so cold. I bought him a lap throw. That is an electric lap throw.
An electric
because
lap?
His circulation is so, and it's like an electric blanket.
Outstanding.
And I got it today, and he's been wrapped up in that, and he says it's been the warmest he's been in 6 months.
Outstanding. Well, good. You'll be happy with that. Keep him nice and toasty. It got down to 37 here last night.
That means we were 32 this morning at 8 o'clock.
Freaking cold. So
we've been 28 and snow.
You can have the snow, honey.
I don't want the white shit. I wish I didn't leave this.
Our central heating unit went out. I think oh yeah, it went right out. I think it's the capacitor on the fan. I don't know, because when I opened it up and I stuck my hand back there after I turned it on, nothing happened. I reached back there with my hand and hit that squirrel cage, and boom, boy, it took off. So I believe it's the capacitor that starts the motor that makes everything go whiz whiz. But I had to go get some little space heaters, and we put one in our bedroom last night because we knew it was going to get down to 30-something. I'm trying to fight off a cough. Excuse me. Anyway, getting down to 37, we knew it. Turn on the little heater. Close the door. All dogs are on the bed with us. Everything. We're happy and toasted. I go to sleep. Well, I had to wake up several times last night because our dog Molly is now having some trouble. So I can hear her when she's having trouble, and I got to put her. Yes, it's good. You know how it is. We've been down this road before. Anyway, I wake up early this morning because Marcia woke up and she said, I can't get this. That's what I heard. I can't get this. What? What are you doing? And that's when I noticed, fuck, it's cold in this room. In the middle of, she's going to kill me if she heard this. In the middle of the night, she had gotten too hot with that heater on, so she got up, turned the heater on, and she was so hot, she turned on the fucking air conditioner. Not on the air conditioner part, just on fan. But, geez, when I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, that room was freezing ass cold. So I had to I'm stepping out in the damn hallway to get out of it. Because once I'm up. Marcia can curl right back up. She'll go right back to sleep. I can't do that. When I wake up, that's it. I'm up. So I want to get out as quick as I can. After I fixed the problem, turned the heater back on, I just left. Came out and turned on the coffee because now I'm up earlier than the coffee is set for. And then Vicky's sitting over there going, she wants to go out. And as soon as I go to get her to hook her up, I'm creaking the floor. The donkey goes yee-haw down there wanting her shit. So I'm out the freaking door at 37 degrees this morning with the dog out there. She wants to go over and lick Jenny's nose, get that done. And then I got to go put the dog in the other yard. And so she can run around and get the energy out of her, and then I got to go back and feed Jenny. Anyway, after all that shit, then I get to go upstairs and have my freaking coffee. So that was my morning. I lit the oven and let it heat up, and then opened the freaking door and waited. Shit, it was a tough night. Anyway, oh, look at there. Buddy Davis just donated $5 through Super Chat. Buddy Davis, Songs and Thoughts. Buddy, thank you very much. If y'all have not done that, I talked to Buddy today. I had a list here. I was going to call out everybody I talked to. I talked to Joe up in Ohio. I talked to Christopher Williams today up in Pennsylvania. I talked to Bernadette out in California. I talked to Michael James out in California. And then I spoke to Buddy Davis, Buddy Davis Songs and Thoughts. So if y'all have not checked out Buddy Davis's Songs and Thoughts, he is a Grammy-nominated artist within the family here. He's a wonderful entertainment, and believe me, his daughter can sing. I think it's the whole freaking family. Is pretty talented over there. So, yeah, go by and check out Buddy Davis's Songs and Thoughts on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah, he's getting set up because he is an outstanding artist. So y'all need to go by and check him out. Give him a like. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Crisis diverted?
There was never a crisis, just stuff that had to be taken care of.
Shit. Anyway, as I was saying, that's how I defeated him, and he went down, and well, it was all over. I was just telling the story about Goliath and me, and
Oh, bullshit! Gotcha.
He went down in flames, did he?
That's what he did.
Oh, the Baja is being decommissioned after that big fire they had on there.
The Bon Homie Richard?
Uh-huh.
Really? I had not heard.
Yep.
Boy, howdy.
Wayne was telling me about it today.
I wonder if there'll ever be another one. That name has lived on through ships. Yeah,
I imagine there will be.
Oh yeah, it was a sailing ship during the War for Independence from England. Out in that group.
My ex was on the Baja.
Oh really? Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So, Navy, baby, it's not just a job; it's an adventure. Navy, it teaches you everything you need to know. Navy, never again volunteer yourself. What was I doing? I don't know. Wanted volunteers, so I said, hey, I'll do that. And boy, howdy shit. Away you went. Anyway, we have a road to travel ahead of us, though. But I'm telling you, we have to really, can't say it enough. If you have the opportunity to donate to John Ossoff or to Reverend Warnock, do that. We need to get involved in this race in January. We need to make sure that we can take that Senate. If we do that, then we can do things like Mitch was talking about. If not, then we're looking at 4 years of obstruction, or at least 2, because there's midterms coming up in 2 years, and there are a whole lot of seats up on the ballot, baby. And we need to keep this blue wave moving, and staying involved and staying informed. We could take a break off and laugh about a lot of shit. There's going to be a lot of shit we could talk about coming up as soon as Joe and Kamala get in there. But the work isn't done. We need to progress this country, and to do it, we need to push it. The squeaky wheel is what gets the grease. So, we need to become that squeaky wheel. We need to have a government that starts working for the people. And that's going to take.
Well,
it's not going.
I'm just tickled. I'm tickled that he's putting in cabinet positions people from the unions.
Yes, it's a very diverse. He's got a lot of women on the cabinet, so that's always good to see.
And his
that's coming out.
Also, his communication center is all women.
Indeed. We need to give them an opportunity to get in there, and let's see what they can do. The pressure is going to come from Congress, so we need to put the pressure on Congress as to what we want. They are supposed to be the representatives of the people, so they're supposed to represent what the people want. We need to let them know what that is. and so we could push for the issues that demand the attention that we want. A lot in our financial world, where we delve out the dollars to the climate change, to universal health insurance. There is a lot of universal health care, not universal health insurance, universal health care, which has always been my big thing. Is we have a country that profits off of health care, and that is terrible. Anyway, I want to catch this because I was talking about you today, Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong and secret squirrels, of which I was telling the story today to somebody, and they got a great big kick out of it. And anyway, Diana donated $5 and said, you didn't talk to me, but that's okay. I have been talking to Santa Claus, and I am lost on the show. Is Travis there or in the mountains somewhere? I think he's out in the freaking mountains, Diana.
I'm at home, like I am one with my element.
I can't see him.
There's some nice happy little trees back here.
Happy little trees.
Yeah. So don't worry. By the next episode,
I don't have your phone number, do I, Diana? I don't think I do.
No, well,
I don't think I got your
And Travis
number,
talking to your mic.
If I did, I'd call your ass.
I am in my mic. It's there's a Discord glitch. There's a Discord glitch. Yeah, so my microphone doesn't want to get fed to y'all for some reason, but the stream can hear me fine. So, no idea what's going on there. I just got to take everything apart and put it back together. I'm just waiting to do it when I know we got time to do it.
Do what?
You want to borrow a sledgehammer?
Oh,
no.
Hammer?
I don't think. See, here's the thing.
Hammers.
I know.
The mic came on. The mic came on. Where I could hear it.
Oh God, no! I'm not someone who fixes shit with a sledgehammer because I look at my shit going, "No, that shit's expensive."
That's my job.
Yeah, no.
Freaking hammer, I'll fix it.
And then he comes to me and goes, "Why is this broken?" I go, "Well, because you fucking hit it with a hammer."
That ain't working no more. Fix the goddamn thing. I won't hit it with a hammer.
Well, I just threatened it with a hammer and a sledgehammer, and your mic came right up and right into volume.
Maybe I should shake one at my iPad every once in a while. Just tempt me. I still have.
I mean, hey, if metaphorical sledgehammers work, then y'all go for it. As long as nothing physical breaks.
Prove
I'm
it
good.
don't. It started working.
Yeah.
John,
Yes.
John,
Yes, dear.
what kind of tools do you have? Because it seems like the only thing you use is a sledgehammer and duct tape.
Well, baby, if one don't fix it, the other one will. And if the attempt to fix it with the first one, the second one may come in handy after you
repair it.
That's right. Well, that didn't work. Let me get the duct tape out and fix that, and then we'll go back to the original problem.
And if that don't work, there's always the jackhammer.
That's it, baby.
Why don't you just blow the thing up?
I have a heater. I pulled out a space heater and it didn't work. I dug it. Now it's down in my shop. I'm fixing to tear it apart. And I know it's a switch. It's a switch. All you got to do is replace the switch and the heater will work. I'm one of them guys. I don't, my dad, my whole life fixed everything. But of course, and including TVs and shit. Back when the days I was telling my kids, when TVs had tubes and shit, you had to pull this tube out and replace the tube. Yeah. Used to do that all the time and then it's stuck, Shit, I got shit out there. See, I got this wonderful habit of putting things out in the shop that I'm going to fix that. As soon as I get around to it, I'm going to fix that shit. Now I got a whole pile of shit out there I need to fix. I'm also one of them people that don't throw it away.
It's like the cobbler's kids.
Yes.
John?
Yes.
It's like the cobbler's kids. They don't have any shoes, but he's working on them.
Working on them. Yep. Welder ain't got no barbecue pit. I sold it. I don't know how many barbecue pits I built for myself and sold every one of them. That's a fine looking pit. How much you give me for it? Well, there you go. Make it along.
I didn't know you do barbecue pits.
Oh, baby, I've done barbecue pits. I did a barbecue.
How much would it cost me to have you come up here and build me one?
Oh shit! If I was handy, I wouldn't charge you shit. If you find me the material we need, I'd build one anyway. I built one that had on legs, and I mean legs. And Marcia's still on steel plates, so I could trace out her feet, so I could put the feet down there. But I put all the feet facing in one direction, it kind of in a circle, because that way, if it tried to run away, it could only run in a circle. So it's just built that way. Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
You can get creative with barbecue pits. You really can. Silly shit. You know. Anyway, Diana Mallory, bequeather gone, came back with another $5 and said it isn't a sledgehammer. It's called a big BFH. A big fucking hammer. That's right. Give me a sound effect. BFH. What's that? Big fucking hammer. It seemed to fix a whole lot of... As a matter of fact, I was in here tapping around on this damn heater in there trying to get it coming on with my crescent that I'd just taken the frig apart with, so I get in there. And I'm in there tapping around going, hey, good. It might work. Who knows? Shit, little switch that's hung up. All of a sudden it comes on. Boom. Home ownership. That's what it's wonderful. Used to be when I rented houses, something went wrong, you'd call the landlord. Hey, this shit quit working over here. And they'd send somebody over there and fix it. When you own the house, you ain't got nobody to call. So
yeah, you do for some things. I was
like
about
what?
to say you call me for everything that's not.
Yeah, well, I'll call you for help. Hey, I need help doing this shit, but we ain't calling something. No contractor coming out here. Shit.
Well, I mean, there's that. No, I'm talking more specifically anything that's got batteries or has a electrical outlet.
If it's electronic?
You call me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. If it's computer shit, yeah. I ain't touching it. Come fix this shit.
Yeah.
What happened? I don't know. It ain't working, so fix it. that's the best thing I can tell you. What happened? Nothing. I didn't touch shit. It ain't working.
Out here in the woods, there are no electrical outlets. I'm just saying.
I got to run some more electrical.
You don't even have a current bush out there that you can plug into?
Nah. Just
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I really want to go back to technology, I'll just come back over here. I'll go sit in Dad's chair.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Maria donated $5 through Super Chat. Maria, thank you very much. My son is being rude. That's what it is, rude.
Or no, as Alpha Dog in chat writes.
Insinuating that this job on this chair is easier.
No,
Come over here and run your mouth for 2 hours.
That's not at all what I said. I said if I wanted to come back for technology, I'd sit over there where all the tech is. I'm out in the woods. You took that way the opposite direction of what I was saying. Anyway, I like Alpha Dog's comment over here on YouTube. 1-800-TRAVIS. Yep.
I've seen that.
And normally it comes in. It comes in through.
I might start sending that message.
I'm not going to say her name because I don't want everybody's blank to go off, but. She who shall not be named sends me a message, and then you hear, hey, Travis, you want to come up here really quick?
Oh, and for those that do have one, it's called Alexa.
You asshole.
Fart. If you have one.
Hey, you didn't activate mine because I'm right next to her.
All right, see there, tell it to fart. She will.
Oh, God.
She will. For those that you don't know.
I don't actually recognize my voice.
I ask her to sing to me. She sings. I have fun with her because we have fun with her because Marcia will sit there and try to say something, but Marcia's back is to the thing and it won't hear her all the time. So she gets mad at it because it won't listen to her. And then I just sit there and say, send a message to the Green Dragon Inn is most of it. And from now on, that message is going to be 1-800-TRAVIS. I'll leave it right that. You'll know I need your help up here.
You know what's sad though? Mine freaking died. She doesn't listen to a word we say. We tell her to do something and she'll literally just she doesn't do anything anymore.
Get a hammer.
Rose would love to.
It ain't working?
Nope. Every time we tell her to turn the lights on or off,
is she
nothing.
getting the messages from me?
She gets the messages from you, and that's about it.
Said about your lights.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Travis has his hooked up down there where he controls the lights. He can turn them to different colors and all. Technology, that's what they're into.
Well, I mean,
mine will tell me the weather, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, so does ours. I mean, it's not that crazy.
She'll fart if
when we moved down there, we knew we wanted LED lights, so we just got them that can change color. Because I didn't want to run these old ass bulbs over here.
Because you're lazy. You don't want to sit there and talk to the thing and tell her to turn on the lights instead of getting up and turning on the light.
No, it's more like we didn't want to rig a light switch.
I swear.
No, let me ask you something. You helped me run the electricity in there.
Back in my day, we had to get up and walk across the floor to turn the channel of the TV. Don't tell me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you helped us rig the electricity in there. Did we rig a light switch?
I put the electricity out there. I run wiring all through there. We put it.
Yeah, but did we do a light switch?
We didn't put a light switch.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we have
because
to. It's not about laziness.
No, we didn't put a switch in them, did we?
No, they are constantly on until Alexa tells them to stop. So, yeah.
Well,
so no, it's not that I'm lazy. It's just that.
I'll go out there and put a switch in it.
No, you don't have to. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need to be going through that shit again. That was hell, rigging that whole building up for electricity.
It was fun.
I mean, it was hell.
Nobody died.
I mean, it was fun. No one died, and that's the biggest part.
That's the biggest part.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how our projects go.
I tell you what, Wayne, we're working on a construction job, and one of the girls was there, and Wayne told her, hold this end. It's bare wires.
Yeah.
He holds the other end sheet, and he says, now hold on to the other end. Oh my God, turn loose of it. It's going to electrocute you. She wigged out.
Let it loose. Let it loose. People can be so mean trying to be funny. But I'm sure.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was because Susie just ran all over just screamed and ran.
I learned it from an album I had one time, but I asked Marcia to grab a wire on the truck. What wire? I said, that blue one. You see the blue wire? Yeah. Grab it. Yeah? You feel anything? No? Okay, I just want to see if it was hooked up. She got pissed. I heard that on a comedy album. Donna Michi and Francis Lang, the Battling Bickersons. He told her when he's working on the car, you feel anything? No. I just wanted to see if it's hooked up. Ah, damn it, what it was? Well, you would have let me know. So, anyway.
Did you ever pull blinker fluid on anybody?
Blinker fluid?
Yeah.
I've never poured blinker fluid on.
I did that to Envy. I sent her to town when she was in town. I told her to get some blinker fluid. She come back and she punched me in the shoulder. And then the next day she goes to school, and her friend's blinkers were out. And she says, well, when you get home, get your dad to go with you and help you go get blinker fluid for your car.
Okay.
And her dad followed through with the joke. He
took her right to the store. Go in there and tell him, bring blinker fluid.
Yep. And then they had a young kid in the store that didn't know that they didn't carry blinker fluid. And it made it even more funny.
There are lessons that we all learn through life. Some of them are at the amusement of other people.
Right. And so when her friend gets back to school the next day, she walks up to Envy and punches her in the shoulder.
Yep. I've been hit on a few. They got me on a 3/4 inch reverse rod when I first learned how to weld in a shipyard. Anyway, long story. There is no such fucking thing. And
it's like a door hanger.
Until they went and told me when I was in the Navy, working at AMD, hey, John, go over to the warehouse there and get some walnut shells. Walnut shells? Go get the walnut shells. What are we going to do with walnut shells? We're going to dump them in the fucking engine. Oh, fuck you. You go get your own walnut shells. I ain't going to spend all day chasing for some shit. It ends up, it was true. That's how they clean the turbine blades in a jet engine, is they put a funnel right in front of the intake and just pour fucking ground up walnut shells and let it go right through the engine. Cleans your turbine blades and just burns up and spits out the other end. Job done. It's true. Look at it.
I'll have to remember that for use on my turbine.
There you go. In case your turbine gets all gunked up, eat a lot of walnuts. Save the shells.
We're getting ready to have dinner, so just wanted to say goodnight to everybody. Good talking to you guys.
Mitch, Julie,
good night, Mitch.
I hope you enjoy your meal very much. Light the candle, make it a deal, All
right.
There you go.
Catch up with you guys soon.
We love you, brother. Julie, thank you for being here. We'll talk to y'all later. There you go. That's Mitch and Julie up in Pennsylvania, baby. Always a pleasure to have them on the show. Anyway, what did I just see? I saw something in the comment. I was going to say something about what was in the comment. Oh, stimulus check. Yeah.
What?
They're working on that, they say. They better start looking like moving.
We might actually get something done.
What's that?
Instead, get rid of Mitch McConnell and you might get something done.
There's the push in Georgia, baby. To get rid of Mitch. Yes, Mitch McConnell, you can bet your ass if we don't take Georgia, Mitch McConnell is going to set himself up to do the same thing he did to Obama, and that is try to make him a one-term president and deny him anything that he needs. That's the way they're playing this shit. Every time we try to reach across the aisle, they pull out a freaking knife. I'm tired of this.
I've already heard that they're talking about not confirming any of his picks.
Yeah, that's what John Cornyn was talking about, trying to come up excuses about why he's not going to confirm the picks unless they disclose all of their financial lists. Are you shitting me? Now they're going to grab. That's what pisses me off about Republicans in general. They're a bunch of two-faced assholes. All the time they're in office. You look at our debt and deficit right now. At this moment, it's out of the ballpark, both of them. Now they're going to leave office, and all of a sudden they're going to start talking about the debt and the deficit. Oh, we can't pass this because look at the debt. We have so much debt here. Look, we ain't taking in the money no more. The deficit is way out of control. That's what they go back to. When they're out of power, they start talking that bullshit again. But baby, when they're in power, they will rob the coffers blind every time. You go back and look at every graph that you want to look at, president to president, and you can see it. In the economic indicators of the United States. Every time there's a freaking Republican in, the debt and deficit go up, and then when they get out, they start screaming about they need to get this under control, and some Democrat has to come in and save the freaking day every freaking time. And it's just getting to be a disgusting cycle because the Republicans do not spend that money on the people. They spend it on their corporate interest in big business, in the top money makers of the world make a lot of money.
Go ahead. We've only got until what is it, December 15th to get a balanced budget for 2021. Yeah. I mean for 21.
Yeah, Donnie's threatening to veto the defense budget over the naming of the military bases. How can we say racist? To what degree? You know, these bases.
Right.
Historically are named after Confederate generals and shit, Confederate soldiers. Why should U.S. bases, especially one with such a diverse service going through it, why would you want those names? And why would you fight for them like that? You know, just because you do something stupid for a long time doesn't mean that you can't stop being stupid. You can if it just takes a little effort, but yeah, Donnie's decided to plant his flag. You know, we support the troops and everything, but hey, if you try to change the name of the base, I won't give you no money. So, you know, you
know what, a base
supports the troops. Yeah, it's.
I know a name that would be great for a base.
What?
Powell.
Who?
Powell.
I'm not here.
Remember Powell?
Oh, Powell, General Powell. Yeah. I don't know. Colin Powell?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, yeah. The only thing I have a problem with him is I just remember him holding up that vial and telling me that this is the stuff that Iraq had. And when the Iraq war started, I didn't think that was cool. But he has turned himself around, so maybe he's earned my forgiveness. Like mine gives a shit. Anyway. There are a lot of good military generals, you know, and honored servicemen that bases could be.
Vidman.
Yeah, and Bigley, from Pearl Harbor. I mean, there are heroes. Oh Lord, there are so many that. Yeah.
Audie Murphy.
Yeah, Audie Murphy. I was thinking about the building I worked in was named after a gentleman named Garcia from here in Texas who earned the Medal of Honor. And every day when you would go into work, you would see the big plaque there and tells the story of how he earned that Medal of Honor. And so it was a wake-up call every day for the sacrifice that some have given this country. And not only their country, but more precisely for those that were around him at the time if it happened. To have such love to lay down your life. Anyway, Maria Betancourt donated $10 to Super Chat and said, My My lawn man knocked on my door today. I opened the door, and he was literally standing 1 foot away from the screen door with no mask. I slammed the door, grabbed my mask. I am worried. Darling, they come to your door with no mask. That's kind of dumb nowadays. I wouldn't think about going to somebody's door without a mask on. Talk about rude. No. Hell, I don't blame you, baby. Outstanding.
The two men that came.
Maria. Huh? The
two men that came here today to put in the hot water tank walked in my back door, and they got as far as the deep freeze back there. And I says, "Do you guys have masks because you're coming no further?" He goes, "Whoops, yes, ma'am," and he pulled it right up.
That's your ass. Yeah, we had the repair guy from the internet service come by here the other day. Yep, mask up, but if you're going in the house, got to put a mask on, and he did. He was intended to anyway. But he was outside.
I told him as long as they were working in the closet, working on that hot water tank, they could take the mask off in the closet.
Stick your head in there, but not out here. You do. Right. You have to be careful nowadays, and it is getting worse all over the place, which begs we can't. It's like we can't wait for Joe Biden to get in control because this asshole is going to do nothing except play golf and play games until he leaves office. We can't rely on this idiot for anything. So any progress that's going to be made is going to be made after January 20th. But this country, the other day I read the story about the 50 million people in this country that are food insecure. They're ending up in food lines at food banks, and they're running out there. We're seeing that on your TV every day. So is Congress blind? That they can't see this? Because
I'm deaf and dumb.
It really pisses you off because most of the congressmen and senators that sit in our house are fucking millionaires. Ain't a one of them going to worry about where their dinner's coming from. Not a one of them's going to worry about if the lights are going to go on, if you can pay the rent. They don't. That's not their life. They get in there. I tell you, there is so much to do besides the Republicans. Because long before Donnie Trump came along, my big thing was, Jesus, man, every bill that comes along, there's riders put on everything. We throw away more money in this country than Carter's got pills. It's ridiculous. And if we could harness those funds for the benefit of our society instead of the benefit of the rich, my God, look at the society we could build. We could uplift everybody. Shit, we could do so much. If it weren't for the greed of people. And we're talking about fellow Americans. We're talking about people that screw this fucking country over in a heartbeat to make a dime.
Do you know what's going to happen on December 31st, 2020?
Huh?
The renter protection. No eviction.
There are so many people.
There's going to be approximately 8 million people lose their home on December 31st, 2020.
And thank goodness these kids got help. There's a young couple have children. One of the young ones, very young, has an immune deficiency, really bad. If she gets this thing, it's almost like a sentence for her. And the parents are still having to try to work out a living, but just by their mere fact of trying to go to work, and the possibility exists they could bring that disease home to their little daughter, and for her it would be life-threatening, devastating.
Yep.
So they were torn between, well, do we keep working or do we just quit? And if they quit, they're going to lose their ass, that, and the other. We can't live in a society where people are forced into such desperation. There has to be more for the people out here that pay in so much into this, because it is so disgusting. Because the fact that the tax books, the tax laws, as thick as they are, they're not written for you or me. They're not written for people. They're written for corporations, rich people, the 1%, whatever the fuck the Cayman Islands has, all of that shit. That's who it's designed for. Now, there's a form you fill out and pay in your fair share because that's the American way and it's a patriotic thing to do. It's how we support our troops. For them, it's a fucking description on how to get away with billions. And it just kills you to think about what we could do if it weren't for that. And how we get there, and the only way we get there, is for Americans to be involved in the system to a degree that it forces them the price they pay for not listening to us is more than the price they get from the lobbyists to sell us out. We can't buy them, and it shouldn't be that way anyway. But too many of our lawmakers, both on the Republican side and the Democrat side, have been caught red-handed making money, lots of money, on side deals and information, insider stuff that me and you are not privy to. And we watch them walk out the door with a golden parachute. They'll be fine for the rest of their life. Their grandchildren, everybody down the road will be just fine. But the working family out here that is struggling just to make a house payment, to make sure you don't lose the one fucking thing in your life that you've been able to hang on to. And it's a scary fucking thing, because we do it every fucking month. This house payment is the most important thing I do. I can't breathe until I make it. Once it's made, then okay, then I got to turn my direction to other things that have to be done. And that's the same way for so many of us across this nation. And it's hard. And it seems like our government at times seems to want to make it just a little harder for you.
Instead of making it easier.
Poor, hungry, needing a job. They have a workforce, baby. And they can get it on a cheap. Right to work state, baby. We've got the right to work in this state. Yeah. You have the right to
I couldn't believe that Arkansas voted. I couldn't believe that Arkansas voted to become a right to work state.
You can sell it because of the way it sounds. It's what the Republicans do. The right to work. It sounds great. You have a right to work, Bob. You should demand a right to work. Yes, you have a right to work. You have a right to get fired. You have a right to go poor. You have a right to do everything under the sun. That's the way it is.
That just gives them to fire, and that just gives them the right to fire you for no reason.
To pay you as little as they can get away with paying you, and to make sure if you make noise, you get fired. You're gone. We can get somebody else. There's somebody else outside the gate waiting to get a job, and that's the way they like it. That's the way they keep workers happy, or they keep the company happy. So they keep people poor. Yeah, but you take a family out here, and you know, when I was a young kid, a young child back in the late 50s, early 60s, it was one family. I mean, a one income family. My dad was in the military until he retired. When he worked, then he went to work civil service for the military, and he had a good life. It was enough to sustain the family. Now, no. Because the jobs aren't there, and what jobs they are, most of them aren't full-time. They'll try to cut your hours down to, well, you're just part-time, so we don't have to give you benefits now. So you run along now with your minimum wage, and we'll see what we can do for you later. It's that kind of shit.
So what do you know why that is?
What's that?
You know why it's like that? Why they want to cut your hours back to make you part-time?
Why is that?
So they can skirt over the ACA law.
Yes. They don't have to help you with insurance. That's what I'm saying. If they keep you they don't have to help you. They don't have to provide any benefits if they keep you keep you as a temporary worker. If you go full time, well, that means benefits. That means things that you get, and they don't want to do that. It's money out of their pocket. That's what I mean. This country was built on the working class. We built this country. Every nail, screw, every highway you drive down was built. Every park that you enjoy was built by the working man. It was the corporations that made the money and danced all the way to the bank because they were too greedy to give the workers more than what the bare minimum called for or what they could get away with. That's how do we restore that? Hell, I don't know. You can't put toothpaste back in the tube. You know, it's the way business is. It's the way life is. So again, it's a generational thing. You can just hope, but everything starts with using your voice and demanding that your representatives represent you, and not, some corporation that's trading stock on Wall Street. It's what It's what the government should be doing for us, and that's what we have to fight for. And it's repairing
our roads and our schools and stuff like that.
Okay, well, let me catch this one out here before we go. Diana Mallory again came in. Diana, be careful. Bequeather the Gong is Secret Squirrels. Donated $5 and said, according to CNBC, Moscow Mitch shot down the $900 billion coronavirus bill today.
That motherfucker.
There you go. You talk about Georgia being important. Everything, and we have talked about this for 4 freaking years. Nothing goes to the Senate floor unless Mitch McConnell himself decides to take it there. The man is blatant with his power, and he doesn't give a shit. We've seen it time and time again. There have been so many bills that the Democrats have sent to the Senate, and they just sit there because Mitch McConnell will not bring them up to the floor. It's one of those things in our government that works that way, that you just really one person can decide for the whole fucking country whether or not some bill is going to be passed. Yeah, that's Mitch McConnell, and it is disgusting. Yes.
Don't we still control the House? The House controls the purse, and that controls the purse strings.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Congress must approve that money.
No balanced budget. You want a balanced budget?
Balanced budget amendment. Again, it would have to go through the Senate. Say that the House.
If you want the money, if you want the money for the.
Yeah, there are things that they can do. It's time to play hardball with Mitch McConnell. I don't want to play nice with Mitch. I don't want to play nice with any of the freaking Republicans. Okay. Look at what they've done over the last.
I know this is gonna hurt. This will hurt everybody across the United States, but we're already fucking hurting. We are hurting.
We are.
We're not going to balance. We're not going to give you anything. We'll wait for Joe Biden.
Look at other countries, how they have treated their citizens. A little bit better than we are. You know, what's the deal? It's because they realize that it's the citizens, baby. It's the people. You know, they have a longer history than we do, I guess. I don't know what it is. But here, they could give a shit less. Once that first stimulus went through, and there's still stories coming out on how they have stolen money out of the first program. Big corporations, airlines, we got to save the airlines. We got to save these big businesses. They're the big business of the world because we have to save them. Yeah, there's people that work there, and they're not the ones getting the help. And so, yeah, a lot of money was made, but it didn't get down here, and there's millions of people sitting in fucking food lines trying to get help, and it shouldn't be that way.
Nope.
It is. It gets very.
It would hurt us to the core. You know what?
Yeah.
Senate the Congress could hold back the funds until Joe Biden's president.
Pepsi Max says the poor need to rise up and revolt against the rich. Basically, that's like storming the Bastille, baby. That's how that's how democracy starts. Sometimes is when the poor peasants get a little fed up with the wealthy, and the rich, and the king and the queen and the prince and all that.
Off with their heads.
Yeah, off with their heads. We don't want to be so graphic. We want to do it a lawful way, a peaceful way. We don't want to cut off their heads. We just want to quit stealing them blind. Quit using every dime we have for your own personal benefit. You know,
metaphorical.
Yeah, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. It is time to storm the Bastille metaphorically, and we do that with our voice and our vote. We've seen that in the last 2 elections, in the midterm and this election, that when we rise up, when we stand together, when people get out and vote, Democrats win. We just have to keep doing that and keep putting the candidates up there that are going to make the changes that need to be making and take us in the direction that we want to go in. I started this 4 years ago. Never, I said then I wasn't going to go anywhere until that man was out of our house. But now, more than ever, I realize that there is more to it than just one election. You can't just vote for the president and then turn your back and go back to what you was doing. There are laws that need to be changed. There are things that we need to push our congressmen and senators to do to make the changes that we were so excited about during the big election. We can't let that fade. I keep saying we have a moment in time here to make significant changes in our society, but that only comes at the demand of society. Society has to stand up and say, we want to change. We don't want to have to storm the Bastille. We want the Bastille to open up its doors. Don't let them eat cake. Back in them days, cake wasn't a nice thing. Anyway, that's the way I've always felt. But nowadays, it seems like I'm more boisterous about it. I'm getting old. I know, ain't none of us gonna live forever. So I'm at that time of my life when, I'm barely holding on to what I got, but I'm happy where I'm at. If I could tread water the rest of my life, I'm good. But I want a better deal for my kids and their kids and your kids and their grandchildren and everything else. This is suck. I don't want a world that's on fire with hurricanes coming every day, or 1,500 of them every fucking season, or a season that never ends, or California burning up, or the West Coast burning up so bad there's nothing left but sticks. There's just so much that we can impact. So let's do it. That's what I say. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep putting the pressure on lawmakers. We're going to try to improve our show to expand into more knowledge in things that we can push for.
Oh yeah, a lot's coming. It's just we got to take care of the basics first before we implement it. But yeah.
Well, Marcia also said, Mama said, well, his ass is beaten. When are you going to take down all the Trump shit? Well, at some point, we'll have to remove. But there's some things that won't ever be removed, and there's some things that will be added that aren't on the set now, that are a little more refined. Well, look a little more.
We're going to be leaving an era,
Yeah.
Hopefully. But, I mean,
But to stick up his ass, I don't know if I'm ever going to get rid of that, because even after he's gone, I'm going to enjoy stick up his ass every time. Oh, we have bad news, sad news to report. We're going to try to do our best to repair it, but Donnie, the doll, the damn it doll.
Yes.
Oh, it's a terrible scene.
Vicky tore it.
One of the arms is totally gone. We're gonna try to piece it back together. Vicky did.
She eviscerated it.
She had a great time with that thing. Of course, it was egged on a little bit, like yeah. But she got hold of it and finished it off. So, but yeah, I'm gonna take a picture, or I'll bring it on the show and let you know what's left of it. Got to find that arm. There's an arm missing somewhere. We're trying to find it.
Wait a couple of days and you'll find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. What's this? Look at there, it's blue. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by and visiting with us tonight. Mitch and Julie, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope your meal, your dinner was light the candle, baby. Be a little romantic there. We did. Metaphorically speaking, I lit a cigarette lighter. That was close enough, wasn't it? We had pizza.
I was about to say we had oven-made pizza, and everybody was in the room. I don't think that was romantic.
Yeah, I thought it. I lit a lighter.
Fair.
It was to light a joint, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by. Velda, thank you so much, mother hen of our group.
You're welcome.
We appreciate your voice. And Velika, baby, thank you very much for coming by. We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome.
And we appreciate everybody that came by on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope. Passing a little of your time with us is the most precious thing you have. We appreciate tremendously that you come by and spend a little time with us. And before we go out the door, Tim Torkelson just jumped in with a $5 donation and said, did anybody say I love Barr yet? Sure. I love Barr today. No, I don't. I don't love him, but
I would love to see him gone.
I just met it when I was in my truck and I heard that story. I went, yep, yep, there it is. There it is. There's something to talk about. Him and John Cornyn. I was already pissed off about John Cornyn. And then Bill Barr comes out. And then I don't even know what happened yet, but after Bill Barr came out with his thing, he got called to the White House. So we're going to find out what happens next, Stay tuned for the continuing saga of As Your Earth to Burns. Anyway,
if Trump turns on Barr,
huh? If what? Uh-oh. We lost her.
No, we're being the ones who are lost. The internet's cutting out.
Oh, no. Are we still on the air?
I can't tell by looking over there.
It's red. It's red.
You might want to say your goodbyes now,
All
just
right.
in case.
If you're still out there, if you're still listening, thank you so much for coming by. The names going by of those that support us on our Patreon. We appreciate that tremendously. Thank you for all those that donated tonight. It definitely keeps the lights on and keeps us being able to provide the show the way we do. Anyway, thank you so much for it. We appreciate it. The rest of y'all take care. We'll be back here hump day tomorrow. Me and Clyde will be here for our rant, and then we'll be back here again for another Blue Dot family meeting on Thursday. So y'all go on to Discord. Go to go to bluedotintexas.com where you'll find the instructions to go to Discord so you can come by and join us in the conversation. And we appreciate it very much. Oh, Lord, wait. Can we bring one more person into the room before we go?
If we can get this to load, I'm trying to connect to it.
Okay. Try that real quick if we're not gone already. That is Kay.
Oh.
That's Kay.
I didn't even see her in there. Give me a second.
Yeah. That's Phyllis Mullis.
And Velda and I are sitting here laughing because we can't turn anything off.
It cut out on y'all?
No, we were staying live. It just killed you.
It just killed me. Wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Phyllis Mullis. Hello, Kay.
Heavily reliant on this thing called tourism. Tourism generally.
Wow, what is that?
That's Kay. Kay, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, baby.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I was just wondering if you happened to receive a card in the mail.
I
recently.
did indeed. I called you out at the beginning of today's show.
I knew I was going to be talked about, but I got here too late.
Oh, baby, yes.
I got here too late.
I called you out because it's not the first time you did that to Heifer International. And I'll tell you what, Kay, that just put such a smile on Marcia's face because that is just such a wonderful thing, and that is such a wonderful charity to donate to. So
yeah, it is.
Thank you and the Colonel very much for that, and the other, but mostly for that. That's just so sweet. I love it. So how's everything in D.C., baby?
Oh Lord, what a mess!
Oh Lord, it's gonna change pretty quick.
It's gonna be much. Oh boy, was it a party in the house when we heard the news?
Oh Lord, I bet it. To be right there. Where are you going?
Pop that champagne.
I mean to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not champagne, but I do have a bottle of wine right behind Commander Blue Wave there. On January 20th, that thing's getting opened up. So
anyway, we have food bank. We have a food bank that's going great guns. I recommend tubs of coconut oil. And canned meat. Mm-hmm. I was talking with a friend who happens to be homeless.
Oh, Lord.
She's across country, so there's not much I can do personally to help her.
Right.
But they need the coconut oil to it's fat. It'll help keep them warm when they're sleeping out.
Oh, wow.
And meat, because it's really hard to get protein. I mean, you can get junk food anywhere,
yeah.
Stale donuts or what have you, but that's not good nutrition. It won't help them stay healthy.
No, you need a little regular groceries.
So things like canned salmon, those little potted meats,
Outstanding. Okay, that's fantastic.
We stock up these multi-packs every week and take them down to the food bank, and also ours does clothes and toys and kids coats and all kinds of stuff.
I know y'all are pretty active. I know every time there's a big event going on, y'all go out there and protest. So I always love that.
Well, we weren't there for the Proud Boys coming up.
No, well, you can skip that one.
No,
that's all right. You don't want to go to that one.
Well, he knew if I was going, I would get my little self in prison somehow.
Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. It's good trouble. Good trouble. That's what they said.
Yeah, well, I'm a vet and I'm a weak old lady, so what am I gonna pack?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pack.
Yeah, weak old lady. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so, baby. Yeah.
So the husband said, "No, you stay right here. Where I can
keep an eye on you." Well, bless your heart, baby. I wanted to just, we were just fixing to go out the door. We were already closing the show there when I saw you down there in the queue. And so I wanted to make sure that you got up in here. I am just so thankful. You've been with us for so long, and that was just such a precious gift.
I'm staying. I'm staying.
Good. Me too.
We have to get the Senate.
That's it. Georgia's the deal, baby.
We need UBI, Universal Basic Income.
Yep, we do.
And we need universal health care. It's time to join the first world, okay?
No shit, because I'm tired of being in the back. And everything okay?
That's right. No more packing the bus.
Anytime we hear gunshots close to the house, Travis has to run outside and check everything. It's still of course we do.
We don't have that stuff around here.
Unfortunately, yeah, we have a lot around here, and I don't know. What are you gonna do? We live way out in the country, and they can shoot anytime they want. But
I know.
Yeah,
we're gonna get ourselves a nice 40-acre farm and grow trees.
There you go, baby. That's it. I love it out in the country. ¿Dónde se compra con mucho gusto? Move to the country.
Put a fence up and have signs on them saying bees.
Bees. You gonna be a beekeeper?
Gonna get myself a couple of beehives.
A friend of ours, Chris Kloss, he turned me on to bees, and I never found out so much about bees in my life. His daughter, Bear Claus, I love the family name. It's Chris Claus, Bear Claus, and Patty Claus. I swear, guy looks a little like Santa to me. I'm telling you, I'm just saying.
That's good.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for that wonderful gift. That was just so precious. And Mama just loved it.
You're very welcome, John. Thank you for getting the word out.
Thank you, baby. And thank you for getting on the show here. You're familiar with the Blue Room, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're fixing to head over there and hassle those people. See what kind of trouble we can start over there. Anyway, Thank you, baby, for coming in. And again, Velda Lee and Velica, thank you so much for joining us tonight in the conversation. And Mitch,
hi, ladies.
And Mitch and Julie. We'll have to get you in here a little earlier next time. Okay, so we can spend the whole show yakking. Anyway, like I said, to everybody out there watching, and we appreciate, Michael James, sativa trees. Yeah, there you go, sativa trees. Anyway, now I got that stuck in my head. Anyway, thank you all for coming by and joining us tonight. Come back and join us again on Thursday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. I love you. Take care of yourself. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Stay the hell away from nasty-ass people. And try to put a smile on somebody's face, baby. It'll make your heart feel a whole lot better. Anyway, y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
Good night, all.
All right.
And take care.
We'll see y'all later.